Okay, feeling pretty good about that, I guess. Raven's gold 5 over there. I don't know, but uh all right, let's get into it, I guess. I just got to gold 3 and now we're going back. But my mercy leveled up though. Well, I recognize Haba from the last game. I believe they were on the enemy team, so maybe we'll win this one. I hope. But yeah. Anyway, hey Pookies, hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, and that's because I still don't have like a schedule for this at all. Like I got stuff in my real life that I still gotta. No way. Okay, so what just happened is the router's out in the living room and someone had the bright idea to start vacuuming right now. And it's no coincidence that the connection goes away when that started. And it's not just on the PS5, my computer is also telling me that the Wi-Fi is out. Yeah, so in case you're wondering as to why videos are kind of slowing down, this is why. It's impossible to record around here. But I mean, I try my best. And look what I'm up against. Also, big update. You guys might have remembered the Mustang guy, the whole Mustang saga of basically it was my neighbor had a Mustang that he would just rev in the middle of the night or anytime he would leave to go literally to go to 7-Eleven, right? And we know this because my roommate works in that plaza where that 7-Eleven is, and he sees the guy and the car down there. Keep in mind, the 7-Eleven is down the street from where we live. And this guy literally would take his car and make all this noise to go to the 7-Eleven. What ended up happening a couple weeks ago, he crashed the Mustang kind of like near the entrance of where we live. There's like this whole strip when you leave our apartment complex, and it was like 2 in the morning on a Saturday when this happened, and he crashed into a tree. And you know, ambulance showed up, the firefighters showed up. It was a big thing. It was a whole thing. It was a whole scene. And I was asleep for it, but my mom told me about it because she was awake for this when it happened. And from what she remembers, when the paramedics showed up, they were more worried about like cleaning up the mess, like getting the car out of there, than they were to even make sure if the guy was okay. That's what I was told. So I found that kind of funny. How, like even the professionals don't like this guy. But yeah, he crashed it. So now he doesn't have his Mustang, and he's not gonna be able to, you know, rev his engine at 2-3 in the morning. And I gotta tell you, it's been so quiet around here ever since that. Like I'm not saying we gotta bring his car back, but I'm just saying it's definitely apparent that something's missing. You know, it's like everything's good, but there's just that one thing missing. You know, it's like when a coworker you've worked for a long time like leaves. Like the job is still the same, but like, you know, it just like the little touch that this specific coworker brought to the function, you know, like it's not there anymore. It's kind of like that. If I had to give like a comparison, don't get me wrong, I'm good with the change. Like I don't want him to have that car back again, because then he's gonna make a bunch of noise. But it's definitely a change where it's like, damn, like, you know, in a strange way I kind of miss it, but like, don't bring it back. So yeah, that's one of the updates. I guess another thing is that we've had some changes here at the studio. As for the third channel, like I mentioned a couple videos ago, as for the future of that channel, I don't really know. It's kind of in limbo right now because schedules just don't really line up to record for that channel, especially now. So unless we figure out something, I really don't know what we're gonna do about that. We record pretty late at night for the third channel, but now we have to be like really quiet in those hours where we would be recording, and it would basically like we'd basically just be like whispering. And you know, I don't think anyone wants to just watch a video of two guys playing video games and they're just like whispering, you know, like it just doesn't seem like something. I mean, like we could try, but I really don't think it's something that's gonna work. I'm gonna take the internet going offline as a sign that I shouldn't be playing competitive right now. Is that fair to say? I think that's a fair assumption, yeah. Yeah, so I need to there's definitely not enough footage for a full video for this, so I need to think of something. Okay, well, I guess it's a Minecraft video now, while I wait for the internet to come back. But yeah, okay, so as I was saying, around this time, like last year, I want to say, so yeah, like about a year ago, I got really sick, which I know is amazing way to start off a video, but just, you know, bear with me here. This is somewhat related to Overwatch, not really, but kind of. So this time last year, I ended up like, I took like a week off work, you know, back when I had a job. So, you know, this was a long time ago, because I ended up getting like a fever, all your typical like flu symptoms, right? And so I didn't think anything of it because I thought it was like the flu. So I called off work and I was like, yeah, I don't feel good, I'm sick, I'll call back when I'm good. And usually when stuff like that, you know, when stuff like that used to happen, it would take me like a day or two to get better, and then I'd just be back. But for this instance, it wasn't the case, because, you know, I went through the fever, I went through having like a cold, all the symptoms, right? But what was different this time was that the cough that I've had during that time, it didn't go away. It stayed like way longer than it should have, to the point where my chest like was hurting because I was just coughing so much, and also to the point where I didn't sleep for like 2 days because I just couldn't stop coughing. It would like, and I tried everything in my power that I had available to me, and it would just not stop, and I felt terrible, and it was really bad, and I was like, I'm going to die, this is it. Whatever disease, whatever illness has gotten to me, it's over. I had a good run, but this is it, you know, at the age of 24. I'm saying this. I was 24 then, I'm 25 now. Dude, I'm gonna be 26 this year. Oh my god, I'm pushing 30. This is so sad. Anyway, we'll focus on that later. But I don't have like health insurance or anything like that. Like I don't, I'm not one to make a trip to like the hospital because like I just haven't gone around to doing that. So whenever I get sick, I just hope that it's nothing serious and that it'll just pass. And that's usually what happens. But in this case, it was just the cough that would not go away. And so I had to make the decision to go to the local clinic to see if like I could get like anything for this, or at least to even know like what was wrong with me. Because I'm no medical expert. Like, here I am playing games on YouTube. Like, you think I'm qualified for anything? No, of course not. So I go, I get an Uber, I go to the local clinic. I go very early in the morning because they also close really early. They close at like 2 in the afternoon, bro. So I got there like 8 a.m. I'm there. Took an Uber, I got there. I have to like sign like I have to like sign in and sign like a paper and all this other stuff. And once I do that, I'm there coughing pretty frequently throughout the whole process, by the way. And I wait for like about like a good hour. And there's like a bunch of other people there too. Most of them got there before me. I understand the procedure. I'm gonna wait my turn. As bad as I feel, as much as I wanted to just die, I wasn't the first one there, so I gotta wait. So that's all fine and good. And then it's finally my turn to go, and they have like one of the nurses like asking me, just asking me questions of like why I'm there, like what I've been feeling, like what are the symptoms and stuff. And I explain basically everything that I've already told you guys, and that I haven't been able to sleep for 2 days, and I don't know what it is, but I just want this cough to go away more than anything in the world right now. And so what the nurse tells me is that it was I don't remember the exact words, but it was definitely an infection of some kind. I mean, luckily, as you would assume by now, it was treatable, but like I had to take like 6 different like types of like pills, bro. I had jars of like I don't even know what that I had to take daily for this. And one of the pills, one of the bottles that they gave me, the nurse even said like, if you feel like your heart is hurting, stop taking these. And so when I heard that, I was like, okay, yeah, I think if something is hurting my heart, I think I'm gonna not take that. The only ones that I recognized were like these vitamin C like vitamin things. I was supposed to take like 3 of those a day to help with whatever was wrong with me. And so the pills alone would have been enough, as I was told. As I stated before, I wanted to like get better, like then and there. I didn't want to deal with everything that was happening to me. Why is there a creeper here? Get out of here. And so the nurse is like the pills will be good enough, but you can also, man, I forget what she said, but it was basically I could take a shot. I could take 2 shots. It was I can't remember. I have a terrible memory for like the details like that. But basically she said if I didn't want to wait to get better, I could take these 2 shots. And I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, like, let's do that. Like, sure, it'll cost me extra, but like, if I can get, back to my life, what's a couple, $100, right? I'm not afraid of needles or like shots or anything like that. So I was like, I can handle, I can take it. And so I agree. And so then the nurse is like, it's like, okay, like, let me go set up everything, get all the stuff ready, and then the doctor will be here to see you. And so when I heard that, I was like surprised, because I was like, you're not the doctor? Like, then who is? Who have I been talking to this entire time? Obviously I don't say all these things out loud. I just think these things. But I was just like, okay, yeah. So the nurse leaves, and then I'm there waiting in the room, and then a couple minutes later, I'm not even joking, Mercy from Overwatch comes into the room, and I'm not even kidding. The doctor was gorgeous, okay? Literally just straight like she was just Mercy from Overwatch. And I was like, bro, I'm dead. I died. And I'm in heaven because there's a literal angel in front of me right now. She has a tray, and on the tray it's the shots that she's gonna, you know, give me. And there's two of them. There's two what do you call it? Syringes. So there's two needles, right? And what I didn't know is that one was gonna be in my right arm, right? Which was fine and good. We did the first one. It hurt, but you know, you guys know me. I'm the manliest man you'll ever know, so I was able to take it. And you know, and you know, I wasn't gonna cry in front of Mercy, bro. Like we gotta impress. So the first shot happens, and it's no big deal. And I assumed that the second one, you know, was gonna go, I don't know, in my other arm, in my left arm. But that wasn't the case. The second shot, you know where the second shot was supposed to go? Probably guessed it by now. The second shot, and I didn't know this, but the second shot was supposed to go right into my right butt cheek. And I was so embarrassed because I didn't know that. I didn't know that was gonna happen. And so when Mercy tells me that I need to show my butt, I was like, we're moving kind of fast, aren't we? And so I awkwardly like have to undo my pants. I have to, obviously I'm not gonna take them off, but I just gotta take them off enough for you know, for access, so to speak. So I have to like undo my belt. I have to slide down my pants just enough, okay? It's just enough so that my cheeks are hanging out, and I have to awkwardly like lay down on the, what do you call it, that like, you know, when you go to the doctors and they have like that, like, it's not a table but like that, like, I guess like bed, I don't know, the thing with the paper on top, you know what I'm talking about. Leonard, if you could put a picture of that on screen. Yeah, that. So I have to awkwardly like lay on that. And I remember like the way that I did it was like I was basically like face down, ass up, you know, for Mercy, you know, like I had to. It was so awkward though. And so I'm there in that position, okay, and I can feel her rubbing like my cheek with the rubbing alcohol, as you do before you have to inject the needle, you know. And it's so cold and I'm freaking out. Mercy's looking and touching my ass. Like, I did not expect this to be happening when I woke up that morning, but here we are. So that was going on, and then I feel the needle go in, and never in my life have I like just jolted so hard. Like I had to steel myself. I had to like I can't flinch in front of Mercy. Like I have to tough it out. But it hurt so bad. Literally, like after that, like I couldn't walk. Like I couldn't walk. And I know how that sounds. It makes it sound like something else happened. But I'm telling you now, it was just a shot in my butt. That's all it was. It wasn't okay. That didn't come out right. But you know what I mean. You have the context. I couldn't walk after. But after she finishes, right? All of this, it's not coming out too great. But after she finishes, she leaves, and I never see her again. And then the nurse comes back, and she hands me like the pills and stuff that we were talking about earlier, and also the bill, as I'm there in pain. Way to ruin the mood. And so I get the pills and stuff. I pay the bill. It was like $300. Oh, there's snow over there. We gotta go check that out. But yeah. So I pay the bill, and then I would say I walked out of there. I more so like limped out of there because it was so hard to walk. I was in so much pain. There was a fast food place literally like across the way. I decided, and I hadn't eaten breakfast, so I was hungry and I was in shock and everything hurt. So I was like, you know what? Like I need to eat something. Maybe I'll feel better after I eat something. And so imagine you're a cashier, right? And you're gonna see me, black pants, you know, an Alpharad hoodie, wearing a mask, and I'm coming in with a limp. I got a white bag full of drugs. Like I could tell the workers there, you know, were kind of eyeing me a little bit. I don't blame them, but I didn't cause any trouble. I just got food and stuff. I was still very much in pain afterwards, and I don't know, for going back, like trying to get back home, I can't remember why, but I just didn't like want to get an Uber back for some reason. I can't tell you why. I just didn't want to do that. I should have, because it would have been the easier way to get back. My dumbass was literally, I was like set to like walk home. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I probably wasn't thinking actually. As I started to leave the fast food place, I ran into somebody from my past, somebody that I used to know, and he recognized me. And then he was like, I was like, oh, like, what are you doing out here? Like, how's it been? I haven't seen you in a long time. And, you know, I'm not really in the mood for small talk, and I kind of don't like this person. So I was like, oh, you know, I just, you know, I've been working and, you know, life, and, you know, it's cool. You know, I've been doing stuff, you know, like the very, you know, that small talk you do when like you see someone from like high school and then you're like, you don't really want to talk to them, but yeah, it was like that. But he notices that I'm like, you know, like I'm kind of having trouble walking, and he's like, are you okay? What's going on? And I explained to him what had just happened, and then he was like, oh, you got a ride? Like, and I was like, oh no, I was just gonna walk. Again, I don't know why I didn't just get an Uber. And he's like, oh no, man, like you can't go around looking like that. I'll give you a ride. It's no big deal. In any other circumstance, I would have been like, oh no, it's okay, it's really. But in that case, I was probably gonna die had I walked. So I was like, okay, like thank you. Yeah, and then I got a ride home, and I ended up collapsing, hoping that the medicine and stuff would do its thing. And it took like a day for the stuff to actually, for me to get better, right? Also, what is this? I've never seen this before. I thought this was a snow thing. Oh, it is, but like, what is this? Also, I don't really play Minecraft like that anymore. Pale oak log. What do the planks look like for this? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But yeah, it took like I think you sink in. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go on that. It took like a day for me to get better, and within those couple of hours, you know, I wasn't. I was still coughing, but not as much as I was before. And my mom even still took notice of me coughing, and she calls me to the kitchen, and I'm like, okay, bro, what magical like solution do you have? Not that my mom is like anti-vax, because she's not. She does believe in like medicine and stuff, but sometimes she, for some reason, thinks that she knows better than like the professionals. And this is one of those moments, because mom calls me to the kitchen. You know, I'm still got a little bit of a cough, and then she hands me a jar. Oh wait, I can't mine this. Dude, I feel so stupid right now. And the jar, it's like, I'm talking, it's like a mason jar. So it's like, it's big. And I'm holding it, and I'm looking at her, and I'm like, Mom, what is this? What is this? And then she's like, you need to take a spoonful of this. It will help you. And I'm looking at it, and there's like 2 layers of whatever it is inside. on the bottom, it looks like it's honey. And so I'm like, I don't see how honey is supposed to help. And then she goes on to say that it's organic and it's from our cousins in Mexico, you know, from the pueblo. And I look at her and I'm like, that, look, no shame to the motherland. That does not make me feel like any more better or confident in this. And I'm like, how did you even get this? Like, I thought, like, how did they mail this to you? Where, like, who passed this on? As I understood it, I didn't think they had the capacity to mail stuff. But I guess that's just me being a stupid American, right? Look, I'm Hispanic. You know, I can say these things about my own people. It's fine. No one's gonna get offended. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. I love the Mexican people, but yeah. So it's honey on the bottom, right? But on top, there's something else. There's like, I have no way to describe this, so you'll just have to like bear with me for a second, or I guess for this entire video. It's honey at the bottom, and then there's like some black stuff at the top. To this day I still don't know what it was, but I kid you not, it looked like how like Venom looks when he's, you know, like just the pure like symbiote form. So I'm looking at this jar with the honey and a symbiote in it, and I'm like, Mom, like I'm just gonna be honest, like I really don't know if this is what I need right now. And then she's like, no, you gotta trust me, like it's from the pueblo, like it's organic, like it's gonna cure you, you gotta trust. And I was like, but that's the thing, I don't trust you. This, like, how do I know this isn't gonna kill me? But you know, she wouldn't let me leave until I did it. So I took like a spoonful of whatever, the honey and whatever, you know, the symbiote that's in there. And then I'm like, okay, this better work. And then I leave the kitchen, and then I go back trying to get to sleep. Literally like 3 minutes later, I get up and I vomit all of it out into the, no, I don't even make it to the bathroom. I have to use the trash can in my room. And I was like, what did I say, bro? What did I say? I don't need your pseudoscience things. I need like real professional help. So you know, moral of the story, don't get sick, I guess. Or if you do get sick, don't wait till the last minute, and don't try experimental things. Don't eat a symbiote is what I'm saying, because it did not feel good. This is definitely one of the more interesting videos, I think. Am I getting more organized to you guys? Because I have no idea. Like, I just turn on the recording and then I just go. And I just say whatever's on my mind. Whatever I can remember, right? This happened like a year ago. I would have talked about it, you know, then and there when it happened. But I don't know, I wasn't making videos as frequently back then. Crazy. I haven't gotten sick since then. So, you know, who's to say? You know, maybe the symbiote honey really did work its magic. And I'm just ignorant to it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, I guess. Or let me know if you've ever gotten sick and had to eat a symbiote. Hopefully, if that was the case, it went better for you than it did for me. But yeah, I'm gonna try to survive the night again, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm really trying here. Like, I'm really trying here. Like I say every time, if you've made it this far into the video, you know, like, I appreciate you. Like, thank you so much. It means the world to me that you would put up with my nonsense. I'm gonna try to be consistent with these uploads, but it's just like, sometimes it's just hard because life just gets in the way. I'm trying to make time for this stuff because I know you guys like to watch, and so you guys keep me motivated. I still don't have an outro, so I'll see you guys in the next one, and I hope my editor puts in something cool right here.